Effortless attraction is the way of the new awareness. I feel that I don't need to know everything about everyone and about everything. Very long ago, I came to an agreement with the spirits. Whatever I need to know will be placed in front of me, will be shown to me. If I miss a book, a piece of news, the latest bargain or sale, nothing that I miss matters because I didn't need it. I might have wanted it, but I didn't need it. So I looked for like-minded people. I can't even say that I actively looked for anyone in particular. I should better say that I wanted to meet those who love me and accept me exactly as I am and whom, beyond the shadow of a doubt, I accept and love in exactly the way they are. I also chose to keep my energy clean and unpolluted. I made sure that I didn't get dragged down into people's dramas and kept the observer's post like my hawk totem. I realized that people play and believe their life dramas, functioning on low energy feedback systems. This means that they expect to play their manipulation games so that others may respond according to their inner script, feeding them energy back in the form of attention or conforming to their expectations or demands. If you don't respond as expected, they will label you negatively in an attempt to create feelings of inadequacy in you, like guilt or remorse. Their objective is to make you feel responsible for their lack of power. As they play the victim role, they project on you or on anyone available their emotional baggage with the unconscious or even conscious intention of avoiding facing the personal development work that we are describing in this program. But when we fall for their manipulation games and join in the drama, we feed them back a low, fear-based root chakra energy, which usually entangles us into their karmic net, keeping us stuck in a repetitive relationship pattern or loop. The alternative is to do the work and raise our energy to heart chakra level, assisting these individuals with our energy of compassion, that in which we say, I believe that you believe your drama. But I recognize that you have the power to break the Maya or illusion of your reality and ascend. Therefore, these people may succeed in locking us at survival level by forming unhealthy karmic cords, vibrating with the negative emotions of codependency, pity, gossip, jealousy, boredom, lack of focus or purpose in life, the kind of unhealthy relationship that we so often see these days. I don't like putting people down. I prefer to construct people, not destroy them. When people pull you down into this kind of emotional tug of war, they demonstrate that they need others to feel bad about themselves so that they can feel good. But what does this say about them? And if you play their game, what does it say about you? I am always busy tweaking and retuning myself, revisiting my strategies for happiness and success in the silence of my days while I think, meditate, research, and write. It is important to become emotionally independent. For this, we need to give to ourselves everything we need without expecting it from others. This way, you become self-reliant, self-conscious, independent, self-aware, and your relationships will reflect just that. What does this mean? It means that when you are independent, energetically, and in your psyche, you can't have relationships with codependent people. You will also clear all your karmic debts with your group, family, or clan, and will be able to move forward through life without interfering with another. In the process, everyone around you will experience exactly this same rebalancing and healthy detachment. Following your individual destinies, you will demonstrate to each other mutual support as you are all interwoven together in one bigger web. Just like our DNA strands, individual paths interwoven together to create a wider scope of reality. This is the path of the empowered individuals. At the same time, everyone has the right to choose whether they are ready to move forward and upward in the vibratory scale or not. But connecting with someone at this level of detachment allows you to enjoy their company to the depths of your soul. However, I have developed a sixth sense about people wrapped in fear or self-pity. When someone gives excuses instead of taking responsibility for their own growth, when they try to delegate the personal development work on the other people around them or their circumstances, I simply smile and move to the side so that they can feel free to pass me by. Usually, they will lock onto someone that is a much better match to their energetic vibrational frequency or state of being. And thus, we cluster together by the law of attraction. All my daily thoughts and work are focused on building clean energy, not just in my emotional self, but in my environment, relationships, my family, the things that I surround myself by and which represent me or my work. My energy is continuously recycled, revisited, reshaped, refocused, redirected, and I share my evolution with those who I truly value. Usually a few members of my family and a couple of friends, that's all. For me, life is too short to waste it blaming others, moaning, pointing fingers, judging, manipulating, or complaining. Because all these responsibility deflecting games have one thing in common. They are truly disempowering and they are just not worth my time because they are not conducive to taking me where I want to go. So I take full responsibility for my feelings, emotions, health, abundance, or relationships. If something doesn't work in my life, I go back to its origins, the depths of my psyche via meditation, crystal healing, vibrational or energy healing, journal writing, capturing my dreams, decoding messages, anything and everything that I have compiled in my spiritual toolbox over the years. I use homeopaths, kinesiologists, energy healers, beauticians, books, articles, CDs, self-hypnotism, meridians cleansing, and so on, until I find the underlying negative thought or emotion so that I can shift it and get healed. Then I move on to the next level of my personal empowerment journey, a new platform from which to function. Again and again, I keep going for the last 25 years of my life consciously. One focus, one intention, to heal myself so that I can help others heal. Shift my energy into compassion, love, ecstasy of the heart, so that I can help the earth evolve. And I do this mainly with the power of the words, written and spoken. My natural polyglot language decoding left brain also allows me to understand complex concepts, to read between the lines of life, to decode higher energies as per my clairaudient whale totem, and perceive the higher truth. As I receive my intuitions and ideas, I write them daily in my diaries, and from my diaries, I word ideas into concepts, sentences, inspirational quotes, paragraphs, articles, or books in a practical manner so that others might be able to use them and create successful lives for themselves too. And in order to achieve this childhood dream of becoming a writer, I have done an unsurmountable amount of spiritual work and have become a clear channel because this kind of work takes complete devotion to silence, like the scriber I have always been. This takes that my whole being becomes a tool for spirit, a clear antenna of consciousness. And as I pursue my calling, always and without exception, I become a vessel of love, energy, and truth, an unmistakable receptor of clear vision. In doing so, I maintain a consistent, rigorous, but soft self-discipline that prevents me from participating in any manipulative behaviors or gossip games, nor entertaining distortions created by fear, anxiety, competition, or judgment. I do not allow myself to be distracted by the crazy outside world in which we live, the Maya or the illusion, and I focus on creating my own inner world instead.